It's the Pod in the City weekly roundup. I'm John.
And I'm Amanda. Professional Karen of the New Jersey Housewives, Jen Aydin, tries to show us that she's relatable, but instead just needs to touch grass.
It's baby making season, and Timothee Chalamet and gasp, Kylie Jenner just may be popping out one sooner than later. But don't ask Demi Moore, though. She'd say, I don't know her.
And a beard is born. Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster take their first official pap walk of what will surely be many that leave us all scratching our damn heads.
All this and so much more on this week's episode of the Pod in the City weekly roundup. Hi, kids. Thanks, everyone. You guys are already so sweet, leaving all those messages.
Well, I had a plan to do a Karen Cartwright and perform for you. Happy birthday.
Are you going to crawl on my lap and then say, not a chance?
Never gonna happen.
Hi, guys.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Happy Birthday to Joan. Joan. I sent him a happy birthday text earlier and he left me on red.
Never in my life did I think I'd be doing this on my birthday, but you know what? I figured it's only an hour and a half about, so let's just get it in there, baby.
Yeah.
I'm happy though. This is sweet. You guys are so sweet. Thanks, Shannon, Sarah, Jen, Florida Stanley.
Oh, that's nice. Look at
Julie, Salawalawe, Danielle.
Not a bearded born. Hey, you're asking for it, Salawalawe.
One thing I did want to say is if you were feeling generous, you could buy me for my birthday the Bob Mackie Brazilian Banana Bonanza Barbie.
Oh my God.
Guys, it's like $500. So,
well,
anyway, I'm not trying to
get it for you.
That was obviously a joke, but if anyone was just like, if there is just like a secret billionaire watching us, guys, let me know. I'll send you my address.
Oh, I'll send you his address.
Send you my direct shit, baby. Secret billionaires.
Anyway. I just got like really nervous.
Why?
Because I've been going like nonstop since 9 a.m. and like it just hit me. Oh, you're live right now, bitch. Tell us about housekeeping, Joan.
Okay, so lots of exciting things happening. Are the photos even in here though?
Yeah, they're there somewhere. You talk and all. Here, we got this.
Oh, this was our episode this week. On Pod in the City, we're on Sex in the City, Season 3, Episode 2, Politically Erect. And this is the one where they go and do the firefighter
play.
Oh, wait, no, that was the first episode. Yeah, the firefighter thing was the first episode. Second episode, it's all about pissing on someone, baby.
That episode is out right now on Patreon, early release.
Yes, so please check that. You know what? That would be an amazing birthday gift, is if you would join our Patreon. And really, it's like a gift for you too, actually, because you're the one who gets like a year's worth of content. In fact, today is basically like our 1 year anniversary of our podcast too. So like,
you're right. It was the 6th, January 6th.
You
guys, best day of the year.
We are retaking back January 6th for Pod in the City. Okay, that's where it belongs. Thank you.
On the actual January 6th, I had my first date with this guy that we all call crab cakes because I went rogue and ordered the crab cakes, and then I had the instant shits, and then he's like, "Let's go back to my place," and then I called Jody, and I was driving over, and I was like, "I have to shit so bad. Like, what do I do? What do I do?" I'm like, "It just needs to reabsorb itself." And they're like looking up gas stations on the way, and I'm like, "It's too late. It's too late. I'm in the driveway, and it's too late." It did reabsorb back into my body though. And the sex was not good.
Oy vey. Okay, Shannon, whose age are we talking about? I'm still incredulous at his actual age. Whose age?
Yours?
And yes, the secret billionaire. Let's take a big vacation together. We'll get a yacht. You know what? I'm loving this idea. And really, manifesting works. So my new manifestation is that a billionaire will start watching our podcast, will be hot and a man, and then I'll marry him. We can get our way there. That's what we're working towards. That's my birthday wish.
What else are we doing on Patreon?
Another thing though is, guys, you're gonna want to join our Patreon because we just started doing Smash, darling.
And it felt like we could have been doing it all along. Like, we really did. We're like, yes, that's it.
And I'll say, if you like to listen to long episodes, oh boy.
John was like, an hour 15. I'm like, all right.
It's like an hour and 45 minutes, y'all. Yeah. So enjoy.
And we flipped along too. Yeah. Yay.
And yes, I will take one for the team by marrying the hot billionaire. I know it will be a sacrifice, but I'll do it. And then you guys could come on the yacht. That's okay.
Should we get into some hot topics? Special hot topics.
Oh, yes. And I'm going to play a new Hot Topics thing, and Amanda has
never seen it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Get it while it's hot.
Topics.
It like got better and better. Oh, your comedic.
Get it while it's hot.
Topics.
I gotta see being like topics. Topics.
I've been having that one's rolled around in my head for a while. It looks a little janky, but
no.
Here we are.
Chef's kiss. I love it.
So that is our new Hot Topics thing. It's cringy, but
in a perfect way.
Exactly. I mean, we are as well. One big thing that happened this week, even though Amanda's like, oh, this is old news, and the Golden Globes happened. And I actually, beyond the awards, which I won't even get into because I am plucked, if one might know.
Me too. You know how I felt about the Golden Globes? Like, because now this is going into award season. It's how I felt like when Trump got elected, where I'm like, fine. Let's just roll with this then. Let's just get through this. Fine.
I have to believe that the Best Picture Oscar will go to someone different. Fingers crossed. I'm not thinking it should be. Trust me, I'm not saying Wicked is like the end all be all. I'm sure that I have a jaded view because my view comes from me being like, well, I'm scared they're gonna fuck this up. And then they didn't fuck it up. And so then I'm like, wow, this is like amazing. So, I get it. But I have watched clips of this Amelia Perez.
I cannot.
I'm confused. And then when I look at it, it's made by like a French man. And it's like there's big chunks of it in Spanish. He said he didn't need to do any research on Mexican culture, etc., etc.
Well, so it's like the Oh Mary of Mexican culture.
I wouldn't say, because at least Oh Mary's like supposed to be funny.
So it's like not good like Oh Mary.
No, this is like, I am an old white Frenchman and I know everything. I do not need to do real research. I can't do a French accent. Obviously, guys, I can't do any accents.
We were both on a show together where we both had to do a French accent.
No, I had to do a British accent. And and every time I had to say Percy and it sounded like pussy.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Pussy, they've got a monde.
They've got them on.
So the things that kind of popped off out of here were, let me get to the photos. Now I'm all messed up because I played my Hot Topics clip. First of all, the fashion. I thought it was fine.
I love Zendaya. Why is no one else standing over her like I am?
Zendaya always looks good.
Yeah, I'm watching Euphoria again right now. So she looks she still looks gorgeous in Euphoria, but like it's like crazy seeing her like this because she dresses really frumpy in Euphoria.
I actually like Nicole Kidman's outfit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna anyway. I love Zendaya, and what I thought was exciting are her and Tom Holland are like engaged. Which is cute. I wouldn't be surprised if they just got secretly married. There's this clip of like them going through paparazzi, and there's like these paparazzis like swarming on Zendaya. He's like holding her hand, walking, like leading her from the front, and they're like putting stuff in her face. He reaches up and he like rips this shit out of the paparazzi's hands and shit. And
he's protecting his woman.
Purr. I mean, like, I think they're adorable. I really do. So
yay.
I'm happy for them. Like, that's a cute couple. They like seem like they actually like each other too. And the big thing was people were like, oh, she's wearing a ring that doesn't match, and it's on the ring finger at the Golden Globes. And people were like, is it or isn't it? Well, they did kind of I don't know if this is confirming, but on Deux Mois, they have her like the next day wearing the exact same ring on the finger, and here she looks really fucking good.
So good.
God, if I could look like that for a minute, I would destroy the world.
Walking around. This might be on set, actually. I have a question.
Yes.
What if like the next time we sat down to record, I like was wearing a ring and I'm like, I got engaged this weekend.
Well, guys, check out the Patreon that we just filmed yesterday. And that
my heart, and
John
was like, John recommended intensive therapy.
I didn't say intensive. All I said was, as a person who has found success in therapy.
Yeah. I always use your things that you've told. You are my, like, I'm getting therapy through osmosis through you.
I have friends that are like, oh yeah, when I listen to the shit God, people they go to therapy become.
So what would you do if I all of a sudden was surprised? Because I engaged.
Hi, Beaker Face.
I almost feel like you would be like,
hi, Ashley.
I feel like you almost wouldn't be surprised because like that kind of is something that I might do. Just something like
I would see, I'm the type of friend that really would be like, Amanda, I want to have a real conversation with you here.
That's why we had that conversation
yesterday. What the hell
yesterday.
is going on? What the fuck?
Seems a little like impulsive.
I would just be like full on like, don't do it. I would be that person. Take that ring off now. You're not seeing this man again.
Good.
No.
That's what I want to hear.
Are you on drugs? Thanks, Allison.
Wow, everyone came out for your. This is the most people we've had all year, certainly.
You know what? Moving to our noon time, I think, does help some people. I've heard the recording in question. If you were engaged, I would intervene.
I mean, I would hope you guys would be like, Amanda's drinking again.
Like, the dick can't be that good.
It's just the man, the person.
Pull in a Jody.
Yeah. Jody had to tell me on air, because I think that she thinks I'm a way different person than I am, and that I would have like a normal, like non-awkward reaction. I was just really awkward, and I hate it.
Okay, guys, this is a weird pairing, in my opinion. But Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have been together now for a while. But this was kind of.
I didn't even know that. I would never have known that at all.
This was kind of one of their first public things where they like went and they were like, this is where we're at, we're dating, we're kissing and hugging on each other, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna say I think Timothee Chalamet is any kind of anything, but I do think a lot of people were thanks Speaker Face. I think a lot of people like hold him into like some highish esteem because he's been nominated for an Oscar and stuff. I don't think dating Kylie Jenner is very good for your overall oeuvre, right? Or
I mean, it didn't really do much for Pete Davidson.
Oh, he dated Kylie Jenner?
No, but he dated Kim Kardashian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. People are now thinking, because Kylie filmed some video with her kids, and she's holding a bag in front of her stomach like they do in the old TV shows. The old TV shows.
They did a lot on Seinfeld with Elaine.
Like,
a lot of big bags.
Cover the pregnant. And so people are like, oh my God, she's pregnant. And this has caused a major, major ripple in the Timothee Chalamet fan community because, oh my God, if you go on to anything about it, the comments are so funny.
Are they like, oh, he can get it up for a woman? Is that why we were going with
No, he gives me very straight vibes. Like, have you ever seen the video of him like rapping in high school?
Ugh,
girl,
no, but that
it
sounds
is
awful, whatever that is.
It is
all of that. He rapped on with Pete
straight.
Davidson on SNL in a now iconic like skit.
I think we're using the word iconic too loosely nowadays. Joan's moan for today. Guys, stop saying everything is groundbreaking or game changing.
Yeah.
Someone's like, add Parmesan cheese. Game changer. Fuck you.
Like, bitch, you don't think I'm adding Parmesan cheese any chance I damn get? Right.
Okay, so people are all worked up, but the comments are like, I can't believe this. He would never. There is no way. He could never be with someone like her. Like, it's the fallout. And it's like, girl, he could be. All right. Yes, please smash that like. It would really help me out. Or join the Patreon, $6 a month.
Create a fake YouTube account and subscribe. If everyone here did it, we would be monetized by the end of John's birthday.
Actually, yes. If you guys all just made an extra Google account, honestly, probably everyone has one anyway.
Yeah.
Go onto your other Google account, get on here. We only need like 15, 16, 17.
Yeah, that'd be so nice.
Subscribers. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh, wait.
Jesus.
3. I love Capricorns. Thank you. We get a lot of hate. I feel like
you
do? Like Capricorns. Yes. I feel like everyone thinks Capricorns are like mean and, you know, whatever.
I thought that about Aries, which is what I am.
Oh, well, yeah.
Or famously cunt. Everybody was talking about Jen Aydin. Speaking of cunts.
Oh,
You want to talk about Wicked a little bit, right?
Jay Schwa says, don't say that. It's against the terms of service to encourage fake accounts.
Well, then don't do
didn't
that.
say that, but if you guys had an idea yourself,
what did you want to rant about Wicked or something? Oh, just that Wicked didn't.
All I wanted to say, first of all, Ariana Grande looks like shit. I'm sorry. I hate this fucking outfit. I hate it. I hate it so much. I absolutely abhor it. It is horrible on her. Sorry.
It's fine.
I hate it. I also hate Cynthia's outfit. I hate it. There's now been controversy though with them, where I guess Lena Waite, who's Cynthia's
kind
partner,
of a bitch though.
Yes, I agree. Is all like posting weird cryptic shit.
I'm kind of into that drama. Oh man, what if Ariana broke up Cynthia and Lena?
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Cynthia broke up Lena and because Lena was married when Cynthia and Lena got like.
I know. And I think Cynthia was with someone else too.
To be perfectly honest, I would love it. I would love if Ariana and Cynthia came out as a couple 1 month before the drop of For Good or for the second part of Wicked. And then they did the whole press tour of
that would be the most epic Hollywood story of our lifetime, certainly.
The whole press tour is like how they met, how they fell in love, how the characters like blah, blah. Oh my God, I
don't think Ariana's a lesbian, but like
okay, people are coming out saying that allegedly in one of her songs, which it could be queer baiting all up in the fucking world, but she says she likes boys and likes girls. Allegedly. I wouldn't be, you know what? I don't know if Ariana cares as much if it's a boy or girl, as long as they have a partner that she can take them from.
Okay, well,
I'm not trying to be mean. It's a pattern. Right. We can recognize patterns.
Now, just again, like we just say, we have both dated married men.
I've never dated a married man.
Well, I did. Don't worry, I got mine in the end. Don't worry. I learned my lesson.
Okay. All I'm going to leave it at with this is I think Ariana, I love the hair color. I'm liking that we're getting it back to the brown. This dress gives you no shape, none at all. And
yeah, the color might be, I wanted it to maybe be more tan again.
Get the color of the dress and the color of your skin tone are just I'm not loving it.
It's like a porcelain doll. Beaker face. I love that meme of the two of them that says, why does every picture of these two look like they're a couple at an IVF appointment? It's so true. Because they're always like hopeful.
They're like holding each other though in everything. They're like, oh my God. I have now seen the holding space clip. I don't know. That one has been rolling around. And really Cynthia's reaction to it is my favorite. She's like, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that was happening.
No and then the woman's like, yeah. Okay, yes. Jen Aydin, this bitch. And if you ever have watched Real Housewives of New Jersey, you've known what was up. I have hated her since she's been on the damn show. Ew, I hate this bitch.
She looks so much, and I'm not saying that a plastic surgery thing. I'm saying she looks like 4 other housewives that look exactly like her that I think maybe they're all in New Jersey. They all
this to me is an instance where you can say it's a plastic surgery thing. And I'll say, now trust me, I will get a neck lift as soon as I really need it and I can afford it. I will get that thing. I have no qualms about it. But I do think that people are starting to all look like each other because everyone seems to be getting the same services. Like if you
some of them look really good. I feel like there's like some really good plastic surgeons.
Like Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan and like
Christina Aguilera.
Nia Twain. Oh, Christina Aguilera for sure. Florida Stanley says she's by far my least favorite housewife.
Wow. I would almost agree. Agree. She is awful. And then she becomes like Teresa's like lackey most of the time.
I watched a season of Jersey a couple years ago and I actually loved it.
I think it's really good. I think all the housewives are good though, let's be honest. And I will say, this week has revitalized me because they don't play any housewives during the holidays. They don't play it over the Christmas week or New Year's week.
Oh, yeah.
So baby,
they're back. Will play on like a fucking like Christmas Day. I'm pretty sure it played Christmas Day last year.
I don't understand why they wouldn't have it at that time because everyone's like looking for shit to watch.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do.
Like put housewives on.
Visit with your fucking family.
Speaking of drama and all of that, I guess like Amanda can give a better idea.
We didn't even say anything. We just
I thought you guys knew. Okay, Jen Aydin was a big old Karen bitch
at Jersey Mike's. Oh God, I miss Jersey Mike's.
Airport.
Jersey Mike's and Chipotle were the 2 things that I was getting. Each of them probably 5 times a week during COVID. It was Mike's and then Chipotle. Jersey Mike's is the best fucking sandwich. Oh my God, the turkey sub is so good. Anyway, Jersey Mike's. Do they have it in Phoenix?
They do. I've just never gone.
You should go like today.
For me, when I have a sandwich, like I don't like a ton of stuff on it. So I don't think I've ever gone there because usually there's like lots of stuff on it, I think. But I would try it.
A mouthful of food. Anyway, she was at an airport. She was trying to be relatable. That's like the craziest part of this. It's her and like, who's this? Who's this bitch? Like some bitchy friend she has.
Like her friend who's like her mouthpiece being like, yeah, I couldn't even believe that.
Crazy. So the first part of this is like, right out of the gate, she's like doing like a live or something. And she's like, this is outrageous. We're at the airport. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. We find out also that the sandwich that she gets is a tuna sandwich, like some type of serial killer.
So what had happened was she waited in a long ass line. Okay, understand. She gets to the front. She orders some stuff. Then by other people's accounts, she had people like coming up to her while she was ordering and they were making her shit being like, oh yeah, also can you also get this? So she ended up just adding more and more shit. And I guess the way that it works there is you need to like order at one spot and then they make your cold sandwiches. So there's some kind of like order of events.
Right. Like, yeah.
Work, where she got to a place where then she asks and she's like, is it okay if she asked the person behind her, I think. Is it okay if I
station, right? Like she was she wanted to go backstage.
Yeah, it was like she was at the end and she's like, oh, could I also add? And they're like,
that's how Chipotle is too. That's how most restaurants work, Jen. Because she never actually gets stuff for herself. She just orders it in. So she hasn't actually physically ordered something in person.
I just think that there's so much entitlement from people. And I'm a person who probably sounds very entitled, but when I know my fucking way in a situation work in the like
service industry, I would expect you are.
Oh my God! If I go to a place like that, honey, I know exactly what I'm ordering. There's no me standing there being like,
card is ready to tap.
Yes, because I find that to be annoying.
The major part of the story for me is that she right out of the gate says, "Oh, there's like this 80-year-old worker." I'm like, that should be where you stop and be like, what is wrong with the world that not that maybe she really just wants to like do something, but like it's this 80-year-old worker. And then Beakerface said here, the daughter of the Jersey Mike's worker clapped back on Instagram and there's a GoFundMe for her. Good. Like that should happen. But then I think they doubled down because they got bad feedback. So they like went back into the Jersey Mike's and started like filming them and like yelling at them. And the Jersey Mike's people were like, that's not how it went. She was way more of a Karen than what she's leading us to believe. She just sucks.
I think that she thinks that she's very deluded because she thinks that
is her audience. Like it's people like us who work who have worked these jobs before. It's not all rich people like you that are watching your show.
That's what I don't understand is I think she doesn't understand. She thought when she posted this that people were going to be like, yeah, Jersey Mike's do better. And it's like, Jen Aydin, you're canceled, bitch.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stacey. Better late than never. Plus, it means that you can stay longer and leave comments under the rewatch.
This is so nice, you guys. I love this.
Jen says that she went live at a hospital a few weeks or months ago, and the staff was kicking her out and her family because they were visiting someone.
I'm sure that was the whole story too.
Let's see. Is she getting on a plane with that? Yes, she was ordering a tuna sandwich for her son to take on a plane.
Tuna. They shouldn't even sell that type of smelly food in the airport. I'll eat a tuna sandwich at 6 a.m. I'm not judging that. It's more just like the unawareness of everyone around you of maybe a tuna sandwich at 11 o'clock in the morning is not the best to unwrap on a crowded plane.
Disgusting. Let's be real. Honestly, I like tuna salad. I love it. Actually, I can't order it at a place like Jersey Mike's. I can't get over that it's just in there.
Tuna and craft dinner is really good.
Thanks for the birthday wishes, Mary. Thanks.
Okay, well, we're done with Jen Aydin. Do you want to move on to
great. I'm all like sidetracked out here looking at all the comments. Everyone. Yes. Okay. Justin Trudeau resigned. Tell us more, Amanda.
I don't really know fucking anything about it, but I said this on our Reddit. He triggers me in how theatrical his resignation speech was.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, but then you look at that and it's like, I guess he's being presidential.
He's a politician.
Yeah, like I guess he should be like that.
You know what? I'd rather that than the bullshit that's being spewed by our upcoming leader. That's like every country is a piece of shit. And Canada should be a part of the United States.
I'm not liking this now, babe. I'm like, I just escaped you. And
I told Amanda yesterday on the Patreon, I was like, I don't know if Justin Trudeau leaving is that good of a thing.
You know who messaged me and said, "Are you excited to be part of the 51st state?" Ricky. Like one of our mutual besties. So are you excited? And I was like, at this point, I'm like, just give it to me. Fine.
Actually, if you became part of the 51st state, you could come back to the United States again. Because no, shit, Amanda,
you don't pay my taxes.
Yeah, probably. You don't want to become that because they're going to chase your ass down.
No, and I could still get pregnant for a couple of years, and so I lose all my bodily rights. Anyway, Justin Trudeau did after he resigned. Everyone got freaked out because of this whole Trump thing. Now we're kind of involved in this. So Justin Trudeau came out and he said he put out a tweet that said. Or Instagram that says, there isn't a snowball's chance in hell that Canada would become part of the United States. Workers and communities in both our countries benefit from being each other's biggest trading and security partner. A lot of other Canadian politicians are coming out and being like, get a fucking clue, Donald Trump. I also love whenever he tweets, posts something, it'll be this slide and then there'll be a second slide written in French.
Ooh.
Like this whole statement in French.
I think Justin Trudeau is sexy as fuck. He
legalized weed, and I think he was responsible for gay marriage. I don't know. I was not here for most of my life.
I'm not going to put. I would not say gay marriage is anyone is. He's been singly responsible.
No, singly, but I think I don't know I don't remember if he was the prime minister during that, but I do believe marijuana was his thing, right?
All I know is I'd fuck him down. So sorry, guy. He does look old.
Well, anyway, I can't wait to see what happens now. So great. But people don't like him. No one I know likes him. Justine hates him. My mom hates him. Rob hates him. I don't know anything about it, but fine. We got our own issues up here, Joan. All right, what else?
What else was there? Oh my god.
Traitors.
Okay, guys. Last week I was like, oh my god,
really excited.
Tonight Traitors is going to drop 3 episodes. I can't wait. Oh my god, Bob's going to kill it, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, this shit isn't even dropping until tomorrow.
Oh, it is tomorrow. Okay.
They tricked us. They put out a thing that was tonight. And it was said that it was and all they did was drop the first 8 minutes where they do introduce an idea in this season where, and this happens in the clip that's already released. So it's not a spoiler.
By the way, Aaron Waltman says, "Don't forget when Trudeau did blackface."
I mentioned that.
Anyway, I said, John said that to me yesterday.
I said he's hot, but like he did do blackface. So
well, who hasn't? I think is what I said.
I haven't.
Luckily. I haven't either, but like I feel like a lot of people have. Like a lot of famous people have.
I am really excited about Traitors. I'm excited to see Dorinda, Bob the drag queen, but of course, Boston Rob is the one that they brought out as like people get to choose whether he's gonna join the game.
Oh,
or
is that
not.
what was happening? Okay.
That's a dumb premise because if I was a part of the game, I'd be like, fuck no, bye. Like, no. If I have a choice to eliminate someone immediately and it's also someone that would be stiff competition, I'd be like, thanks, babe.
Thanks, Rebecca. Just subscribe more
you are
times for other real accounts.
Baby, you're an angel. We have to be really close now. I can't see our subscriber count. Guys, how many subscribers are we at? See if we can hit 1,000 while we're on here. Oh my God, I would cry.
We're at 992.
Oh my God, guys, we only need 8 more.
Wow, what a day.
God.
Listen, did you watch, by the way, on TikTok, I saw Plastique Tiara did Bob the Drag Queen's makeup and it looked so good. And Bob was like, he's like, he's like, oh, I'm a lady. It's very, very good.
I love Bob. I really do. And I'm excited. I'm really actually... this is one of the things I'm genuinely excited to watch, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. If they pull a peppermint on Bob, the drag queen,
I'd be too
and she gets eliminated the first episode, I'm not watching it. Thank you. I'm saying right now.
All of these people are reality show like experts, like at this point, like this is their career. They should know production mind wise that you need to keep him around. You want him around.
If I were the producers, there is zero chance I would let. Even if people voted for him, I'd be like, non-elimination.
Making up, exactly. Making up some kind of loophole.
There's no chance especially because last year they gave me some hot. They got themselves a little hot water. They pissed me off because it was all about how Peppermint seems shady. Oh, what? Because she's a black trans woman? I wonder what. Trishelle? Oh my God. Last season. Oh my God. It got me so I'm still heated. Speaking of heated, guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Heat right up.
For the Love of DILFS is going, and I watched it. Yes, there was a new episode yesterday. Guys, this shit is trashy as fuck. And I'm sure no one even has access to watch it.
Is it Stormy Daniels?
Stormy Daniels.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah.
There's like moments in this where like yesterday's episode included this secret phone. Okay, so Stormy gave out this special phone that Dr. DILF might call you on at any moment.
I want this secret phone.
Oh my God, this show is so outrageous, but
that kid doesn't. Well, oh yeah. There's young men on here, so this is like that guy's dad. Okay.
There's they call them DILF. There's DILFs and then himbos.
Oh, so they could potentially fuck each other. Okay, got it.
That's the premise.
It's not your own dad. Okay, gotcha.
No, God, no.
You go on with your dad.
They're paired up. So what they do is like they pair up a DILF and a himbo. It's like the point is to like pair up as a DILF and a himbo, and then be the couple that like people ultimately vote as like the best. The best chance odds of staying together, really, I guess.
Yeah.
It's trash, but I will support anything gay. Trust and believe. And there are things that, like, it is wild, but it's actually not that.
I think me and Jody have a TRP episode about this.
You do?
I know that because I remember Stormy Daniels, like, being, like, something.
Well, I'm pretty sure the first episode of the season, I think you can watch it on YouTube. Maybe.
Oh my God.
But it's on Out TV. And if you're a gay supporter, get Out TV. I think it's $2.99 a month. So I'm like, fine. I love it.
You recommend an episode for me and Jody to do. That'll be your birthday present.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't know how you're gonna find the episode, but
or recommend anything, Joan. It doesn't need to be DILFs. You should just recommend something for us. And we haven't done it. I just looked. All right. Anyway,
have we reached 1,000 yet, guys?
It's gonna be so anticlimactic.
We're at 994. We're at 994, guys. Okay, that is pretty damn close.
Let's go on a hunger strike until it happens. Okay.
I'm just gonna say, recommend it to your friend.
Right.
Get a subscribe in there, baby.
Right.
Okay, so speaking
Drag
of gay shit, just
Yeah.
continuing the gay shit rolling.
Mhm.
Drag Race premiered, baby. Here's my problem. There
Already.
is nowhere to watch Drag Race.
Nowhere. Oh, is it on
for free.
Paramount?
It's not on Paramount Plus.
It's not on Paramount Plus.
No. See, I think if you're out of the US, you could watch it on Wow Presents Plus, and that's $3.99 a month. But still. So in the US, though, you have to have a cable subscription, or you have to buy the season for $25 on iTunes, and then the Untucked season is $20. So if you want to really watch the whole thing, it's $45.
That is insane. I wouldn't pay that much for Wicked.
I haven't bought Wicked yet because it's $30, and I'm like, I'll wait till it's like 20.
I can play it in my head right now. The whole thing.
Seriously. So I have watched. What I'll say is, I'm going to do a minor recap. I've watched the clips on TikTok.
Oh, we just got a new YouTube member.
Yay!
God, the best birthday in Joan's life.
Oh my God. Should we just tell everyone it's my birthday every week?
We should.
Each week we're like, it's
my
John's
sober birthday is coming up on March 15th. I told Rob the other day, I'm like, I chose my sober birthday, March 15th. And he's like, that's my birthday. I was like, oh, I knew that.
Okay. How close are we to 1,000 friends? Okay, so I feel like I'm on a telethon right now. I'm like, okay, keep it going.
Poo-a-thon. It's a good practice for when we do our poo-a-thon, Joan.
Okay, I'm only doing it if it's not called a poo-a-thon. Like,
right,
ew.
We'll workshop it.
You could call it like I don't know. Okay, here are my standouts. Right. Lucky Stars. She's very much giving Nina Bonina Brown because I guess she is Nina Bonina Brown's ex-daughter, drag daughter. She was fabulous. They did the talent show. I watched all the talents. Here's where I'm at with some of the talents is we're now trying to kind of do the same. Like last year, Plain Jane won the talent show by doing this number about her burger finger. And it was just like, she was dressed like a burger. And then she like squirted ketchup and mayo on her or ketchup and mustard on her tits. And was like, smell my burger finger. And so now this season, Lucky Stars' thing was all about her lemonade, and she was squirting lemonade out of her tits. And then another girl's was like all about la leche, and so like she was all about
Roundhouse Stunning. I hate it.
Yeah, it was kind of like fine, but we have a new star. We have a new star. Susie Toot, baby.
Yes. And this is the one that we both said that we loved her name.
I love the name.
I'm already
and I
on
love
board.
what she's kind of giving. She's giving like Broadway lady. And in her talent was a number where she did tap dancing because that's part of her.
Oh, yes. Very anything goes. Can you address this what AP, our new YouTube members said? By the way, guys, instead of doing our Patreon, you can just join us on YouTube. It's the same price, same stuff. Apparently, they've edited out any mention of Nina's name. Who's Nina?
Nina Bonina Brown.
What?
Because Lucky Stars was Nina Bonina Brown's daughter.
Why did they edit that out? Is there a controversy or something?
Well, Nina does have a lot of conspiracies. She's
really?
She says that, drag is all fucked up because of RuPaul and blah, 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 blah. Like crazy. Oh. She's also said some very transphobic
We'll get into some problematic drag queens in a second.
Oh,
guys. I forgot that was coming. I'm gonna keep it positive though.
Susie Toot, she's fabulous, and what I really liked is she the vibes that she gives are talk about controversial and canceled drag queens. Sharon Needles, sorry, but in Sharon Needles' season, her first episode, it was like, oh, everyone thinks she's weird and doesn't understand her, and then she ends up winning the entire episode, and then the whole season. Willow Pill is a similar situation where she killed it, like. She was surprising. And who was the other one I was thinking? Jinx Monsoon. I'm not saying Susie Toot is a Jinx Monsoon clone at all, but she is that type where you're like, oh, you're surprised. What I loved is Katy Perry was on it.
Yeah, why is Hollywood still trying? It's like nobody's given Katy Perry and her team the memo that she's canceled. That we're like over it. Like it's like they keep
speaking of freaking speaking of stupid people who should be canceled that I don't understand who are still performing, Camila Cabello.
I don't know.
Camila Cabello or whatever. She recently did a thing for a like Ellie Saab runway show, fashion show. There were 3 artists performing at this, okay? J-Lo, who I'm not saying J-Lo is a great artist, but she's like A-list, I would say. Celine Dion, and then this Camila Cabello. I cancel this bitch. She was the one who was Shawn Mendes' beard. Anyway,
she's in Fifth Harmony.
Speaking of beards, we have stuff to come up with that too.
We do got some beards coming up. All right, well, with some. Do you want to do our RIP?
Okay, so
and then our get out.
I'm not kidding. Not to make this about myself, I gasped. I and I don't usually when I see someone has passed, I'm like, oh, the Vivienne passed away, and
that is nuts.
I was shocked.
She was so good. She was on. I watched her season UK when I was really on a lot of drugs during my ankle surgery. This was like the first thing that I binged because I just wasn't sleeping, and it was this, and I was so enamored with her. She just seemed she's like a Chad Michaels to me almost.
She really is so professional,
but so funny,
hilarious
accent.
See, what's wild is I think people literally were like, they thought the Vivienne would take over hosting Drag Race UK at some point.
I guarantee that was in discussion.
That was what, and she also was recently on. Thanks, Melanie. Oh, yay! Thanks.
Subscribe to Open That Doll, everyone.
Oh yeah, hey guys, in case I'm not gonna actually. I'm doing this during an in memoriam.
Yeah. Give her her due.
She was on All-Star 7, which was the all-winners season.
Yes.
And goddamn, she fucking was a star. She had that moment.
She got to the end, right?
She did. And a lot of people felt like
Who won? Was it Kylie?
No, Jinx won.
Oh, okay. Yeah, winners. Okay.
A lot of people thought that Vivienne was going to be in the top people of the finale of All Stars, and she would have deserved it. She's amazing talent. And anytime, and she was only 32.
Yeah, that's right. She doesn't look older than that so much. It's just that she acted very mature that I was shocked.
I would have thought she was 45 or something, just based on her
reverence.
And her, she held herself with such such great, just amazing. And this is tragic. I think it is so sad when people lose their life at a young age.
Play is all we've really heard.
Yeah.
The whole drag community is deeply mourning.
Really.
And Raja came out with an Instagram live that made me cry. Just very raw stuff. Everyone obviously really respected her, and she was very important to a lot of drag careers.
I actually think let's skip the next part because it just feels like.
Oh yeah, Tyra Sanchez, go away, and Candy Muse, I'm your new biggest.
I am so okay. Quickly,
just say it,
Tyra Sanchez.
It's not funny, but it's
Tyra Sanchez wrote some fucking bullshit ass tweets about the Vivienne. She drudged up some tweet that the Vivienne did 5 years ago.
Cowardly to respond to when she was alive. So now she responded to her about you're burning in the crematorium. But now it's not even. It's crazy. And Candy Muse was like, bitch, I always defended you, but next time I see you, it's on site. Which I love. God, I love Candy Muse. So anyway, but everyone's like, I've always been defending Tyra. I'm always defending Tyra. That's what are you doing?
I know. I just wanted to keep. So hey, AP. What? Message us AP.
Yes, Tyra is
a new member. I want to know who you are. Who is AP?
I don't know.
Are you a man, a woman, she, he, they, them, anything? What's your name? Anything. But you can message us privately.
But speaking of good drag queens, we got the Bald and the Beautiful is Trixie and Katya.
Now
they come up in my TikToks, and Kelly Mantle was on. I listened to the whole interview, picturing that it was Coco Peru, and then I looked at it. I'm like, oh yeah, that is Coco Peru. And then I'm like, wait, no, they're very similar archetypes though.
They do have similar voices too.
And they look alike.
Love Coco. God damn, Coco Peru is. I think Coco Peru is maybe one of my favorite drag queens, like, ever. She is. Watch her fucking videos. AP is some gay from that means Portland, right? PDX.
Oh my.
That Portland? And it's Abraham. Abraham, you're a doll.
Love it.
God, you're a doll.
There's a man watching us right
There's a man. Well, there, you know what?
no.
I know over on you and Jody, it's like 98% women.
Yeah,
over here, there is a tiny touch of men. I do look at our things. I think when they hear a gay voice, they're like, oh, okay. It's like me. I'm like, I guess I'll support some gay shit. There's a gay on the screen. Better watch.
Anyway, check out Trixie and Katya. Kelly Mantle was first eliminated, I believe. She's actually like one of the more well-known. Like she had her own acting career in, you know, like things like Two Broke Girls, stuff like that.
She was also a first out on her season.
She's a first out, but then she does tell a story on here that like she told RuPaul, like, can you actually stand on this side, honey, so I can get my right side? And then
I
she
did hear that clip.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is her. This clip still pops up all the time. It's her being like, yeah, you know, when I was on Drag Race, it was really hard because you're in the workroom and you're like doing your makeup and they're like, okay, so ask Vivacious about her childhood. And she's like, so Vivacious, like, well, how was your childhood? Oh, mama, they tried to, and then she's like doing Vivacious's voice and it's like, oh, mama, they tried to throw me in the ocean when I was a kid. Like, oh, really? That's crazy.
Like, that's what I would be like too. If someone's like, you're going to film me while I'm putting my makeup on.
See, I have a feeling that because I can just run my mouth so much,
I
think I would be really good on a reality show because they could clip out they could fuck my life.
I think they could definitely make you the villain, but I think you could also be like the Candy Muse.
People hate Candy Muse though.
But it would be like they like but still so like loved. Do people really I thought people that hated her were just like boring vanilla people.
I think that unfortunately because of her run on Drag Race, I think a lot of people don't like her. I think they thought that she was kind of dragged. Yeah, but I think they thought she was kind of dragged to the end.
All right.
Danielle, thank you. 3 subs left. Right, 997. We haven't had any movement in the last 5 minutes, so let's get those last 3. And
you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna get to 1,000, and then we're gonna celebrate. And then like tonight, it'll be 992.
Trust me, honey. I have thought about that already because anytime Amanda texts me and is like, "We only need 28 more," and then it's like I look at it and it's like we've lost someone. Like, God damn.
That's okay.
Mary, we don't know when And Just Like That 3 is coming. Hopefully soon.
In 2025 is all we know. I check the news every day.
I predicted summer. And in fact, I would like if it was in summer because it gives like, it would be like a little summer show. I like that idea. All right, we're all over the place here today. Oh, dear God. Gay shit here. Now, okay.
We talked about
Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster have made it fake pap walk official. They are now a couple.
It's just baffling.
Now, here's where I'm at. Okay, you know me, guys. I think everyone's gay until proven straight. Honestly, you need to prove to me that you're fully straight for me to believe you're not gay. And I really felt. Now, I thought we had heard that Hugh and his wife Deborah Furnish had broken up after 45 years of being together. I'm thinking, oh, wow, this is his moment. He's going to pop out with a boyfriend or something.
And I feel like it happened on like Gay Pride Month or something, or like National Coming Out Month or something like that.
It was when he was doing Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
And it was there was a lot. Now, you know what we didn't talk about? There's been progress in the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni suit. And it's not looking good for Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, is what it sounds like. It sounds like they were horrible people.
They're all 3 of them are horrible people. But anyway.
Well, anyway.
Hugh and Sutton here.
She is age appropriate. I agree. Yep. And that is one of the reasons I don't believe this relationship. I'm just going to say, I was thinking that we had turned a corner. I was thinking he was going to pop out at a premiere with Pedro Pascal. I mean, would that not be...
Yesterday, I'm like, I just got horny. Like, imagining those 2 together, that's so good.
The reason people do bearding, now I'm just going to say allegedly, that I don't know if this is their beards or whatever. To me, Sutton Foster doesn't give me straight woman energy either. I'll be
She's
real.
like asexual energy.
Agreed.
Like myself.
Agreed. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, whatever.
Go
Usually it's like to cover up something. I believe that if Hugh Jackman, at the point he is in his career, if he came out with a man, it would actually make him more famous. I'm just saying. I don't think it would ruin your career.
Especially Pedro Pascal.
Hugh, if you're watching, we all know.
What if he started dating Jonathan Bailey?
This is what. Oh my god,
that would be so hot. They would be insufferable. I bet the musical theater energy would be too much.
I just don't know how that. I don't know if that would work because I believe behind closed doors, Hugh Jackman is like a power bottom. Just alleged. I'm just guessing. All right. So
you want to get into your movie?
Hugh, if you're watching, you don't need a beard. Just come out. It's okay.
It's 2025. Trump is president, guys.
The thing that Amanda.
Should I want me to go on?
Not yet.
Oh, sorry.
One thing I do want to say is there's been a lot of people on TikTok of being like, anyone who saw Music Man knew this was coming. Their chemistry was off the charts. When they kissed, you could feel it from the back of the audience. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck
up. That is not what we need to hear.
Remember yesterday during Smash, I said, the best thing I ever learned in college was my teacher saying, y'all need to learn your type right now and you're all going to be better for it. No one told that to Sutton Foster. No, you should be marrying the librarian. Anyway, we won't get in on that.
No one wants to hear that anyway.
No one cares.
Okay, so yeah, it's time for my movie corner. Where are you playing?
Do you want me to play it?
Sure. Anyway, it has been a weird and rough couple weeks for the movie corner because everyone and their mother has decided to go to the movies. I guess that's what you do in, this season of now. Hey guys, has anyone else joined? Where are we at? Are we at?
We were at 998 a couple seconds ago.
Are we at 1,000 yet?
Did you use your gift certificate that everyone got?
I did. I used my
$9.99.
What?
Text Rob, but I don't want him to know what my podcast is called.
Oh yeah, we don't want no.
I don't want him to be the 1,000th.
Yeah, because then what if he quit? Then he breaks up with you and then cuts it, and then we only have $9.99.
Yeah,
we can't rely on that.
I don't want him to be part of it.
I did use my gift card. Thank you so much for that, friends. I saw a couple different movies. I had been wanting to see Nosferatu, but you know what? That one is just literally like full all the time. So I did end up seeing it last night, and I will let you know about it. I instead went and saw the very first wide release of the year. And every year they release these, a horror movie. It's always the first movie to be released of the year. January is also typically the month where they dump a bunch of shitty movies. But I had seen reviews saying this was actually pretty good. So I went. It's about
We're at 1,000!
I'm popping my puss off camera, babe. No, God, no one.
You guys are so great. Thank you.
Though, now, thank you.
I feel God in this chat today. Yes, I feel God in this chat today, too.
I hate to be this way, too, but could we maybe make it like 1,001 just in case we lose one?
Little buffer.
Buffer. Yay! You guys! I'm crying. Everyone just came. Girl, you're right.
We're a little podcast that could.
I am so excited though. It's like our year anniversary. It is our year anniversary.
There's 36 people in the chat. This is more than we've ever had.
Well, I'll be honest. I will be honest. I did tell Amanda that if we didn't have 1,000 subscribers by our year anniversary, I was gonna probably just quit. So it kind of worked out.
So now we gotta keep doing this. My couch is soaked the solid all the way. Hey.
Oh my God, the floor underneath me is like, when I get up, I better be careful. I'm gonna slip and slide.
And you're an old man now, so you gotta be careful. All right.
Anyway, okay, this movie, The Damned.
The Damned.
It's about like a town in the a tiny little creepy snowy place where there's water. And what happens is it's like old timey, all right? No electricity, etc. It's snowing, first of all.
Why are all of these like Halloween movies coming out now?
January is a time when they release horror movies. I don't know why, but they do. So, oh yeah, get it? So that when we get to $9.99, we can send it to YouTube and be like, hey.
One brief shining moment we did with that.
Okay, so what ends up happening in this kind of is like these fishermen and shit. There's a ship that comes and breaks basically like a little outside of their area. So they go to try and help people from the thing, but there ends up being too many people and they try and like get on their boat and try and get them. So they end up having to kill these people basically. And then it's about these dead people kind of coming back to like haunt them in this creepy place. It was an hour and 28 minutes, which
I like that.
Perfectly fine. The ending,
well.
I will say, guys, I probably wouldn't watch this because the ending made me want to pound my head against a wall to the point where literally the ends, abrupt ending, it ends. The lights come up in the theater. The audience literally was like,
huh?
What?
That's how I feel about the end of No Country for Old Men. Me and Brad were like, you haven't? I feel like you were with us. You usually were.
I hate that kind of
well, it ends abruptly.
I don't know if I would recommend this, but it was all right. They're making a Megan 2, which I'm Megan 2.0. Okay, last night I went to Nosferatu.
Oh my god.
Okay, I thought this had some really cool visuals. It was very striking, but this shit was boring as hell. I'm sorry.
Oh, really? It's supposed to be super horny.
God, it was.
AP liked it. I'm going with
AP.
it.
I'm sorry. I just felt it was boring for me. It was like we go from back and forth between like.
Was it in black and white? Because already that's boring.
No, it was weird. Okay, this is a problem I have though. Okay, this is a minor problem. All right. They do a bit where like the dreams, so they'll have Dreamscape where it's in black and white. Okay.
Gotcha.
But the rest is in color until he starts going to the counts to like Count Orlok, to his castle thing, where then when he's getting there, it's black and white. So I'm like, is this a dream? I'm not stupid.
I loved Poor Things. I thought the cinematography of Poor Things was the best movie
I loved. You guys have heard my complaints about Poor Things. Someone in the comments, I'm pretty sure people did not like my feelings about Poor Things.
Didn't bother me.
My thing was like, why does she has a brain of a baby and you need to have her be a prostitute for half of the movie? Really? Like,
love it.
Exactly. AP, please don't quit. I know you just joined. I love Nosferatu. No, here's where I was. I was like, should I go to this? I watched the preview. I was like, oh, I want to see it. I liked it, but I did think it was kind of boring. I think that when you're making your movie at 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 15 minutes, cut 15 minutes and you would make me want to watch your movie a little bit more. Especially if it's just going back and forth between like Johnny Depp's Nepo baby daughter.
Oh, yeah.
She'd be like in a bed being like, like, okay.
Well, not everything can be Transformers 3, Joan. Allison Jones says, you both make my day, week, year ever since Amanda Loves to Hate Teen Mom days. I was so excited when you announced you were creating a podcast. 2025 will only be tolerable with you several times. And we got all the snarky bitches in here. I love it. People who get us, who get it.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say like she's being sarcastic.
No, I like we found our people is what I'm saying. We found other snarky bitches out there.
See, Amanda was against it, but calling out Littaby really was probably the pinnacle of our podcast. It laid the groundwork here. I'm sorry if you don't want to listen.
I got a whole bunch of comments over the past 2 days about how abusive I was to Jody on Monday, and I'm like, I walked away from that thinking that was one of the coolest episodes ever. So what do I know?
If they think you're abusive to Jody, they probably absolutely hate me. They probably think I'm the meanest person ever.
Go away. Anyway,
all
can I
right.
talk about Babygirl? You be my baby.
We were
speaking of horny movies.
Babygirl. I see. My first impression of this movie was, I'm like, okay, yeah. Who hasn't been in this scenario? I mean,
I'll tell you one thing. An hour and a half, in and out.
Fine. I would actually probably like that more. I was dogging out the dancing, but we did get clarification.
Yeah, it's a little more hot in context. Hello, John Schwartz, another man in the chat.
Wait, is that Jay Schwa's husband?
Maybe.
John Schwartz, where'd you come from, babe? Where'd you come from? Where did you come from? Now,
that's my hubby. Okay.
I was like,
okay. So we're
he's like,
Thanksgiving over here.
You know what I want to know? Which one of y'all made your husband write us a review that said, as a straight man, I have to be forced to listen to whatever, or watch Sex in the City. So, yeah.
There's all these new people in the chat too. Hello, everyone. Keep saying hello.
I do think changing our time was beneficial.
Yeah. Well, who was the one that was like, no, it's too early? I was
me, I would never tune in to a live this early.
Early.
You guys, as you know, I watch Amanda and Jody's live religiously every Monday, start to finish. I'm waiting in the room. In fact, I have a sock account being like, ooh, what are these ladies going to do? Now,
you should. Babygirl, let me tell you about this. It was not really horny at all. It was really awkward. It was just me and Justine in the theater, two bitches behind us who seemed like they were around our age. And I really think that they were just virgins because they were giggling the whole time. Over like that, he would like touch her like boob and they would be both of them giggling. I was like, ugh. And there's the one major thing that I took away from this movie is like how overstimulating this one scene was, because at one point she like goes to this, he invites her to this club at like 2 a.m, which like she's playing like a 55-year-old woman. I'm like, how do you like, you're putting on clothes to leave the house now?
Also, isn't this movie trying to like make us believe that Antonio Banderas wouldn't be like fucking her down?
Like, no, he can't, he won't fuck. And she's like has like this porn addiction, but like the addiction, I think it's supposed to be like that she's really into like S&M, but she doesn't even really want that. She kind of just wants to like very light vanilla S&M, as John would say.
I literally what was that on? I was giving Amanda shit.
I was thinking that I would prefer to not be pissed on, and John's like, or well, if you want to have vanilla sex like Amanda likes to have.
I think you were like, that's very outrageous, and I was like, in the gay community, that's like
right. Well, then you did say I'd had vanilla sex at one point. But anyway, she goes out. And she's in this club, and the music's like loud house music, and there's just a strobe light going. And this scene goes on for what felt like 10 entire minutes, but it was probably like 3 or 4 minutes. And like, I didn't even realize
the strobe light stop, or
no, it was just her like walking toward him, and then him walking toward her, and it's just with the strobe light. And like Justine turns over to me, and she's like, "You look like you don't even go here right now," because I was crouched like this with my knees up, and I had a hoodie on, and I pulled it all the way like so that it was like Kenny from South Park, and I had my hands like this because it was so overstimulated.
Yeah, I hate that.
It was miserable. I was in pain during it.
Now,
you don't need to see it, guys.
Oh, see, AP.
Yeah, it was campy.
It's campy, so I kind of do want to see it. But Amanda was texting me about it and being like, oh, you know, the dancing wasn't that bad, whatever. It wasn't that horny. And I think you said something else. And I was like, so I would hate it then, right? And she's like, yeah, definitely not gay enough.
I said it wasn't horny enough. Like both me and Justine both were like I wanted to be like fucking like gasping over this, and it wasn't. Nothing was shocking at all.
People were saying that Nosferatu was like panty creaming,
those were the two horny movies.
Did I miss something? Am I missing something?
We're just old now, Joan.
I mean, there was a moment in Nosferatu where Lily Rose Depp or whatever, like this is towards the beginning. She's like,
that's exactly how Babygirl starts. It starts with Nicole Kidman at orgasming, just in silence. or no, it wasn't even that. It was like aggressive.
Okay, I kind of want to say.
No, but it wasn't like, it was like fine. Like that was the hottest part of the movie, honestly. It's the most sexual part. But let's I'm not gonna do my wormhole this week because it was just that I'm on season 2 of Frasier and it's just really good. And season 1 ends with an episode called Niles and Frasier. My coffee with Niles, and it's like a throwback to My Dinner with Andre, where it's just them having coffee the whole time, and it's a really well-written script. And I love Frasier, and I just think and it's a really gay show, John. You should watch Frasier. I feel like you'd like it. I
used to watch it growing up.
I mean, it's fabulous. And Kelsey Grammer, I know he's a piece of shit.
He is a major.
He's so good. Anyway, let's get into our last segment here.
Yeah.
TikTok, you don't stop.
It's a great reminder that especially if you guys are on here, you've made it. Maybe you just forgot, but hit the like, please. It really also leave a comment after we're done. And if you feel like it, check out our Patreon, or like AP, you can become a member here.
You can even do blind support, $1 a month.
Yeah, you could even give us $1 and you're good. All right.
You're good. All right. So what do we got?
Okay. The big thing that was happening on TikTok was Couch Guy 2.0. Now, what is your perspective on this?
I mean, first of all, I would never fucking post this. Also, like if I was the girl and I watched this back, the way I would spin out after this.
So, okay, I guess what I realized is in 2025 on here, we're going to do a better job of describing what we're talking about before getting into it. Because me saying, hi guys, this was like Couch Guy 2.0. What do you think? I mean, like,
we're going to talk about Jennifer Aydin and Jersey Mike's, and we're just like, I hate her. Next.
No. So it's like, okay, a year ago, 2 years ago, Couch Guy was this girl does this video that's POV, like coming to see my boyfriend, surprising my boyfriend, my long distance boyfriend. And she comes in and he like basically takes his arm off another girl. It's like a very uncomfortable.
He uninserts his fingers from like her vagina.
He's like,
that was a clean.
Is that what it sounds like?
No, it's more like splooshy.
I would always imagine that, like, if you pull your thumb out of someone's butt, it would be like
yeah, that's how that would
it's not. So
what is it like? Like that?
It's just like
all right.
This is what you guys are here for. Guys, what noise does it make when you pull a thumb out of a butt?
Okay, well,
so this is basically a girl. It says surprising my boyfriend on New Year's Eve. He thought I was working, and it's like she's coming down into a basement, is what it looks like. The look on his face is scared. Actually,
yeah. To me, it's not. Oh, I'm caught by my girlfriend. It's like. This would be like if this is the face I'd make if Radu showed up behind me.
Yeah, that is kind of what he was, because he's like looking at his friend. He's like looking around like, they still have not really given a real update. I think the girl says that.
She deleted the video. Yeah, but then I saw another girl saying I was at this party. Here's proof I was at the party. And she said after this moment, they were together all night, like together. They were clearly together. He was like introducing her to everyone, so he's just really awkward. But still, I would still never be able to continue in this relationship because this would always exist.
I just also don't know why you would do this.
Don't ever try to surprise people. It's not, and don't go through someone's phone. You will always find something, especially if you're going to film it. I mean,
sure. I think that I have always wanted a surprise party or something where you show. I think it'd be very hard to surprise me, but in this case, no, don't do this because you're expecting a reaction. In fact, don't expect a reaction for anything. I am one of the worst people to react. Like if you give me a gift, like it could be the best gift in the entire world. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. I'm not a good reactor. How about
That's exactly what I mean about when Jody told me she was engaged. I was like,
oh, I would just be like,
so happy, but it was like, oh, it was just
I know. You know what I'm really bad at is when my friends like tell me they're having like another kid, or they're like, oh yeah, we're having another baby. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, like,
Now,
Are you
tell me
happy? Are you
you're
excited?
adopting a puppy. And like,
Oh.
show me every fucking picture.
Well, then I'll be there.
Backstory. Are you
Like,
doing a DNA test?
Are we having a
I'll
party?
be there.
Come
I'll go
on,
with
like,
exactly. When do
come
I
on.
get hold it?
So my jury's still out on Couch Guy.
Who cares anymore?
Hey guys, make sure that we're trying to get a little tiny buffer. I know we hit 1,000, which is like
Maybe I'll throw a couple in there.
We need a little tiny buffer because I know someone's gonna drop out. That's usually what happens after our live is someone clicks in and is like, shit, I was subscribed to this. God.
Yeah.
I do have one little thirst trap. I haven't been
a picture of himself in booty shorts, like
it's like me, like with my hole showing, like really.
Check out this hottie.
No,
right, you got?
It's this man who's just. This is Dalton After Dark.
I like this a lot.
He's decided he's gonna pose in the like workout, like gyms, I guess.
Is this a gym? This looks like he's on stage.
No, this is like a gym. Like, gyms, I guess, have like little rooms like that they would teach a class in.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so he's gone in there stripped down to his underwear that are not leaving much to any kind of imagination. First, we have this. This is just him like walking in. And then we have this.
Okay, I'm into that.
This sent me into a spiral because holy hell!
I love everything about this because he's got kind of a fat ass and he's like big. He could definitely like pick me up, and he's got body hair.
Bear hug you.
Oh damn!
Yeah. So
thank you, Laura.
Laura, thanks, babe. You guys. This is just like such a great day. It's my birthday. You guys are just the absolute sweetest. And I know you've heard it a million times, especially if you're over on our Patreon. Oh my Lord, you've heard it. But I am so grateful for you guys. You don't understand. You hear me say I'm grateful, but you don't understand really how grateful I am. This has been a place where I'm really able to like be myself, and I don't feel embarrassed to be myself. I don't feel judged, and that's what like I love about the community that we've built with you guys. It's just so sweet. I know we're judgy, but you know at the heart of it that we are good people. At least I am.
What do you think, Walter?
Don't know about Amanda, but we love you guys so much. Make sure that you're subscribed. I'm sure you are. You know what would also be so helpful is if you stay after and leave some comments.
Check out our Patreon. We did it's out right now. So Politically Erect. This is the piss play episode, not vanilla sex. And
there is no actual piss play in it though.
But you don't see any piss play, unfortunately.
And then we did our first week of Smash, which guys, that's an hour and 45-minute episode. If you need something to listen to, baby.
Hell yeah.
Get it in your ear.
All right. Well, happy birthday, Joan. I hope you have a fucking killer evening.
Thanks, babe.
All right. And we'll see you guys next week, right? You're all adults. Oh, that's well done. Well, bye-bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday again.